Good morning, everyone. How are you? It is Laurie, and I am here to do your daily reading for my lovely, lovely Libras, cross-watchers, and channel fans. All right, I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun. I am going to do a quick reading here for you. I hope it's quick. Spirit's saying we can try to get you in and out before you get to work. And if you don't work, we'll have you starting in on your day pretty quick here. All right, we're going to shuffle riffle. They call this a riffle shuffle. And 7 of those completely randomizes the cards. All right. So let's go ahead and see what we have coming out for you. What is the message you need to hear today for your highest good? I'm hearing morning, noon, and night. That's what I keep hearing. Let's see what's going on here in the morning. How's your day going to start? A breakthrough that brings completion. It's a breakthrough that literally you've been looking for this puzzle piece. Oh my gosh. Literally, you have been looking for a piece to your puzzle and you find it. Others of you, this is a breakthrough, an aha moment here that closes a door on something that you have been trying to figure out. So this is a beautiful way to start the day. The solution comes to you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Some of you are going through paperwork. You know what I'm hearing? Okay. There's a few things happening here. If you're literally doing a puzzle and you lost a piece or two to that puzzle and you haven't been able to find it, I'm getting what happened was there's going to be chaos before you find that piece. But it's going to be something like you spill your coffee, and as you're cleaning up your coffee, you're like, oh, well, there's that piece. It's right there in front of me. I just couldn't see it because it blended with whatever was going on. Or it's tucked away under something. So as you pick this up to wipe it up, you're going to find that puzzle piece. I'm also getting here something to do with like work. Oh, I'm getting chills. Work, business, important bureaucratic dealings. So like having to file paperwork or something here. The breakthrough comes because something gets shut down. And what I'm getting in an image of 2 things here. You're literally carrying a bunch of papers out to the kitchen table to sit down, or your desk to sit down and take care of this. And on the way, you stumble and all those papers go nuts, okay? Again, it's in the cleanup. It's in the picking it up. I keep hearing 52 card pickup. As you're picking things up, you're going to find the solution that you have been looking for, whether it's the piece of paper you couldn't find or whether you read something, you see words that trigger the breakthrough. All right. The other thing was a computer crashing at a very bad time. And you're just like, I've got to walk away from this. And when you come back to your computer later, you turn it on and it says, we've recovered these files. Guess what's right there? Your solution, your answer, whatever it is you needed to know. Okay. Whatever you were puzzling out, the words you see triggers the solution. There's the breakthrough. There's the answer. So in some sort of chaos comes the breakthrough that literally brings the solution to whatever you're trying. You are trying to figure something out. You may not even realize that you've been trying to work this out in your head, in your background, in your subconscious. But you have been trying to find a solution to something. And you find it in the chaos. Okay? So if something happens, don't get upset by it. Just clean it up. Just take care of it. Just let it be what it is. Go back to it. Revisit it. You know, like the computer shutting off or whatever. The internet goes down because of a storm. when you go back and you start, when you wipe and you move things around, the solution is there. And you know, that's what needs to happen sometimes, is we have to have chaos in order to reorganize our thoughts. So there could be something here for somebody about reorganizing a room, a kitchen, a desk. And, you know, that's one of the ways I find things that I'm missing. Okay, is to clean up an area because it's gotten a little messy. All right, so you have a breakthrough that brings the puzzle piece to you, the answer, the solution. It brings peace. Okay, and I do feel that for the most of you, this involves a person. All right, midday energies. What have you got here? Compromise. Maybe that's the breakthrough that you were seeking. How do I move forward with this situation? What am I willing to surrender to make peace with this, to move forward with this? This is definitely dealing with a situation. Okay, and here's the solution you found. Now you have to work it out, the negotiations, the deals. Again, I keep getting like trying to file paperwork. How to work with somebody, how much you're going to put in, how much they're going to put in. This could be planning a trip, a vacation, taking care of your taxes or a bill that's due. It could be with repairing a relationship. Is there anything else here for the midday energies? Yeah, remembering your past, remembering the history. There's a lucky break here. Look, you've got 2 fire salamanders here. I'm getting that somebody, including yourself, may just need a reminder of why you're even involved in this. How you got to where you are. Okay, so if this has anything to do with a relationship, here's an example. You're in a very good relationship with somebody. Something has happened, and you're kind of questioning whether or not you should be in this relationship, or how to fix something that maybe is going sideways. It hasn't necessarily gone sideways. It might be heading that way. If you take the time to look at the history, where you guys, why you're together in the first place, what makes your relationship work, you may be able to find the compromises. Okay, and I feel like this is going to, I'm hearing it may feel like a miracle to you, like a lucky break, like, wow, I can't believe they allowed me to negotiate to that level. Okay. It's a good thing. It's not bad, and it's not manipulation. Compromise and negotiation is not manipulation, not from a decent person. So looking at where things were and how you got to where you are now can help you course correct if needed, can help to bring the relationship or situation under control. All right, let's see what the end of the day looks like here. Existence, peaceful, slowing down, peaceful, and success. I absolutely love that. Okay, so you've got existence of 1. Now I'm also hearing maybe time alone. Taking a little time to get out, gaze at the stars, get back in nature, slow yourself down, kind of think through how you got to where you are by the end of the day. There is success here. There's accomplishment. You've got the world. We've got, you got a tiger, a huge tiger walking around the perimeter of the world, and you're on that tiger's back celebrating. There's confetti. This is happiness. This is definitely accomplishing whatever it was that you had set out to do. So if you were negotiating, compromising, trying to get back to something, you accomplish this. But it's going to be, Spirit saying, take the time to be easygoing, to take it slow. Don't rush it. If somebody needs time to think something over, I keep hearing the time, the history, the past. And maybe what's happening here too is you wouldn't have had this chaos happen if you were organized and moving at a slowed down pace. But you needed that chaos. So this is cyclical. I am hearing this is cyclical, needing to go with the flow. Whether that means the flow is nice and slow, or the flow is explosive, chaotic. We need both. So there's balance here. Trust your intuition, okay? You've got your inner voice speaking to you, turning inward, okay? Again, taking the time to slow down, hear and trust your intuition. Maybe a little bit of meditation. I am hearing, it says clinging to the past and feeling boxed in, but you've got the World card right behind it. So I'm hearing locking in what feels right, what works, what you have accomplished, the success that you're seeking. All right, let's get you an angel number. See, I told you this is going to be a quick reading. We're at 11 minutes and 42, 3, 4 seconds. 11:44. Let's see what your angel number is here. And this is the Angel Whispers Oracle deck. Two. The balance, the alignment, the compromise, the negotiation. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek is also seeking you. So breathe, take a break, and reset. All right, beautiful energy there. I'm being told to give you a Moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle message. Now, I did a reading, and that Oracle message is coming back to me. Let me see which one it was. Something about clarity needed because so much is happening. So that would be the 12 houses reading. Okay, that one there, the Oracle message was from the Everyday Witch Oracle cards. And it had something about imagination and envisioning, but finding the solution by getting outside of the normal box, okay? Finding a solution from a different place. And that's what this chaos is making me think of. All right, let's go ahead and see what the Queen of the Moon Oracle message is here for you. You've got resistance. What are you holding on to? What are you clinging to? Clinging to the past, possibly. All right, card 25, a 7. Yeah, I do feel like you're trying to hold on to the past. What does that mean for you, though? Why is this? Like, we have past lives coming through here, too. I feel like I'm missing something, an understanding here. It says, familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, just turn around. There will normally be an open door in front of you. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. Interesting. All right, you can use red jasper as a talisman here. All right. Why do we resist the things we say we want? Sometimes we don't actually really want those things. That's where the compromise comes in. We figure this out. Okay, here it is. This is what's going on. Most times, though, we are frightened about what might happen if we do get what we have asked for. Again, that surprise that, wow, I got more. I got everything I asked for. I'm surprised they gave it to me. And see, sometimes that thought alone can hold us back. Don't let that happen. Okay. So what might happen if we do receive what we ask for? What will people think? Will we lose our friends and family if we rise up and move forward? Will it all be for nothing if we try and we fail? Never. It's always a lesson to learn. But we must be willful and we must have courage. And we must repeat to ourselves, this is what I really want for me. Yes, I am worth it. And then we need to stand up straight, put on our crowns of sovereignty of our own lives, and go forward, okay? So finding the solution comes through chaos, thinking outside the box, and finding that balance within ourselves, dealing with our own emotions. Is there a resistance? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that. That's what I was missing. It says right here, now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Okay, so that's what's going on here for you. Let's roll the letter dice. Luke, Talia, Colleen, Colin, Clarissa, Clary, Zelle. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with money. Vermont, Yucatan, Yukon, Jason, Jackson, Jolisa, Kansas, Keith, Clooney, Kevin, I hear some weird things. St. Thomas, Eugene, Tatiana, Letitia maybe, Kaylee, Kelly Jean, Vince, Vittore, that's how I'm hearing it. Heaven, Howie, New Zealand, New York, Casey. Oh, I just heard it as KC and the Sunshine Band. I heard the whole thing. LJ, Jill, Cindy, Civil, Sven is coming through again. Tennessee, James, Ginny, Clive, and that is what I've got for you. I heard Yeti. All right. Until our energy crosses again, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. Until our energies cross again. All right. Love you guys. Wait. Blessings. Spirit wants to give you blessing. Somebody asked for a blessing. Spirit's about to tell you where that may come from, what form it may take for you. A candle. You will be shown the way. So you will be guided. There will be a breakthrough here, but you're going to be guided. Okay. Now, somebody may be meditating with a candle, and when you're meditating, you will find the solution. All right. And then an owl. Listen for an owl. And owls, you need to get on some sort of app and research the sounds of owls, because everybody thinks owls only go hoo, hoo. Well, you know the sounds of the flying monkeys in The Wizard of Oz? That's what owls sound like. Okay, so find out what they sound like, because that may be your sign that you have been having spirit giving to you, but you're not connecting to it. All right, it says good advice from a wise person. All right, my loves, I hope you've enjoyed. Bye-bye.